Jamison Pendlum was born to be a great golfer. He started golfing at the age of 6 months, even before he could walk. He was crawling around the course, shooting in the low 80s. Jamison never lost a match, ever. And then, Orlando Creed entered the picture. Orlando grew up in Gary, Indiana, part of a poor family of 26.
I mean, we didn't have a lot of money when I was coming up, really. I mean, we just did what we could do. I mean, I used my brother Ronnie, as a 7-iron. I mean, he was literally, he's a little boy. I just, right there. I mean, my sister Patricia, she had a brace on her leg, so I used her as a putter. That's how I learned how to do it. I had the first Big Bertha. Matter of fact, my sister Bertha, she had a titanium plate in her head.
Orlando had nothing to lose on the golf course, and that's the way he played, fast and loose. In high school, Orlando and Jamison were making headlines, setting all kinds of golf records. But because they grew up in different parts of the state, in different worlds, they never played each other. That all changed in 1996. During their junior year in high school, they each advanced to the state championship.
Yeah, I was focused. I was focused on taking Orlando down.
And I was focused on sleeping in the bed. I'm going to tell you straight up, we had 26 people in 2 beds in my house. Like, that was the first time, state championship was the first time I didn't have anybody's armpit right up against me when I was sleeping.
Jamison came in, polished and precise, but Orlando's laid-back, relaxed style stunned Jamison. He had never seen a golfer who was so cool on the course.
After 17 years sleeping in the bed stacked up like dominoes, oh, trust me, it's easy to be cool when you got a bed on your own.
Orlando beat Jamison in 1988 to take the state championship. Jamison was so incensed about the loss that he traveled to Europe to hire the best coach in the business, Mickey Longdriver.
Oh, that dude? Oh, he was crazy.
In 1989, the rematch was on. Jamison and Orlando battled in match play until the 16th hole, when Jamison sank a long putt, avenging his loss and taking the state championship. And what was the second reason? You said there were 2 reasons why Jamison won the state championship?
Yeah, he had kept getting that fluid in his eyes. He couldn't see the ball. I mean, he couldn't even putt.
Oh, he said fluid. First of all, it's curl activator. Okay, get it right. Helps the curl do the whole thing. And did I hold on to it too long? Probably. But I'm from Gary, Indiana. Michael Jackson, even Tito Jackson. Everybody had the curl. In Gary, you got to have the curl. The curl plays. I mean, did the curl hurt my chance of being state champ? I mean, it didn't help.
That state golf championship turned out to be the most watched sporting event in the history of Indiana high school sports.
Oh yeah, we was more popular than Lex Luthor and them 5 white boys from Hickory.
That's when award-winning TV producer Paul Pistol had an idea of how to capitalize on Jamison and Orlando's popularity, and it was an idea that would eventually revolutionize television.
Oh, that's right. We was the first 24-hour reality show. 24 hours a day, straight up first reality. We each had our own network.
Wow, how much did you pay them to sign that contract?
Yeah, we can't discuss how much he gave me. That's classified. We can't discuss it.
$1 million. Oh, what? Ain't nobody else saying what? Anybody? $1 million. They asked me I want some money. Yes, I want some. Lump sum. Pay me my money. Give me all the singles. I want it right here in my front pocket. $1 million just to live my life. Hell yeah, I took it. I took it all.
So camera crews followed Jamison and Orlando to college. Jamison became the best golfer in the history of Indiana University's program, and Mickey was at his side the entire run. Meanwhile, Orlando was not having good days up at the University of Notre Dame.
Now, see, that was a misconception that I didn't get along with my teammates at Notre Dame. I love those guys, man. It's just one dude, man.
That one dude was Joe Lohman.
What? Me? Don't tell me he's still ticked off about that.
See, there's 2 things you need to know about Joe Lohman. First of all, he loves the Lord. Loves the Lord. Just praise Jesus. Loves the Lord. But he'll trip Jesus down a flight of stairs to win a golf match.
Listen, I was a senior when Orlando was a freshman. I took him under my wing. I taught him everything I know about golf.
He said, what? Okay, first of all, he didn't teach me golf. I was whooping his butt up and down every golf course that we stepped on. I was killing him. And that's why he came up with a plan. This is what he did. He tried to get rid of me. And he ended up getting me addicted.
I just gave Orlando what he wanted. Nothing more, nothing less.
I had seen the baggies before. I'm from Gary. You see that kind of stuff. But it's like he had a new approach to it, man. This process he cooked it up fast, man. It was ready right as soon as you wanted it. how could you not get addicted, man? You just get it right in.
Orlando was begging for those little pouches. Once he got a taste, his life was never the same.
Those bags was all I could think about. I mean, it was on my mind. You want to know what ended my career? What made me just totally fall out of the game? I'll show you. Pizza rolls. That's what ended my career right there. You asked the question, you want to know. That's just lunch.
Orlando thought you had to wait 35 minutes to make a batch of pizza rolls in the oven. I just taught him how to do them in 4 minutes in the microwave.
You see that? Look how thin I used to be. Man, I was killing them pizza rolls. It's like 90 in the bag. It's like 90 in the bag. Yeah, 90 for lunch, 180 for dinner. We ain't even talking midnight snack.
Orlando Creed quickly ballooned from 160 pounds to 375 pounds in a matter of months.
It's not really funny, but at first I couldn't really walk the course, man. It was bad. I got bronchitis. I ain't got no time for that. So they got me a golf cart. And you pop one tire and they don't want to let you use golf carts no more. Golfing career over. Golfing career over.
Do I feel guilty about what I did? No, I just gave him what he wanted.
Now, be clear, Loman did me wrong. He ended my career. That ended my education because I lost my scholarship. So am I going to pay him back? Oh, trust me. It was on my mind. I will get him back. Pizza roll? Oh, okay, whatever.
It's a shame what happened to Orlando. That kid had a lot of potential.
Meantime, 200 miles away at Indiana University, Jamison Pendlam's life was about to change. Adrienne Benefiel had just become Miss Indiana 2001 when Jamison met her at one of his many public appearances. The minute he laid eyes on her, he was in love.
I have never been at a loss for words at an appearance. And then I saw Jamison. I literally forgot the English language. I mean, he's a good-looking man.
Jamison and Adrienne fell in love, not in a matter of weeks, but in a matter of hours. But there was one problem. Adrienne had just begun her run as Miss Indiana, and she had commitments every weekend. And with Jamison's busy golf schedule every weekend, they were apart more than they were together.
Yeah, it was hard. I had worked my entire life to be Miss Indiana. It was my dream since I was a little girl. But the crazy thing is, once I got that goal, once I made Miss Indiana, all I wanted to do was be with Jamison.
Being in love with Jamison seemed to give Adrienne a new glow. She was beaming with love. Adrienne was riding a high which made her not only the best Miss Indiana ever, she became the runaway favorite to become the next Miss America.
That's what my handlers were telling me. I mean, that I had it in the bag. All I had to do was get on that airplane.
Adrienne was just minutes away from boarding a plane bound for Las Vegas for the Miss America pageant, but Jamison surprised her at the gate just before she left.
It was the most romantic event of my life. I mean, it's like something you see out of a movie. If Jamison would have been 5 minutes later, I would have been on the plane. I would have gone to Vegas, and I would have become Miss America. I'm sorry, what was the next question?
Did you say yes?
Well, of course I said yes. Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't I? Do I replay that moment he asked me to marry him in my mind over and over? I mean, yeah, every day I do. And every day I say yes again. A lot of people try to say we're the couple that gave up our dreams for each other, but that's not true. I mean, we both had separate dreams until we met each other. And then we had a new dream, which was just to be together.